Let's take a peek into the fascinating world of robotics. What's the first thing you think of when you hear the word robotics? A talking car? A cyborg with laser eyes? Or a hunk of beeping metal on wheels? Although the idea of a robot or automaton has been around since ancient times, it wasn't until about 100 years ago that the word entered our lexicon. It made its way into English from the Czech language when it first appeared in a 1920 play written by Karel Čapek. The play, which was about a robot revolution, was a huge hit. No, they couldn't binge-watch TV back then. Much has changed since then. The very first robots were clunky and, let's face it, dopey, compared to today's smart, dynamic, and versatile innovations. One thing is certain, anyone visiting from the past would be astounded to see how far robotic technologies have come in less than a century. Before we get too far, let's pose a couple of preliminary questions. First, what is robotics? And for that matter, what's a robot? The first question has a straightforward answer. Robotics is a branch of technology that deals with the design, construction, operation, and application of robots. But what's a robot? What makes something a robot and not an umbrella or a toaster? Now that's a little harder to define, but let's come back to that later. The world's first industrial robot started a job on an assembly line, doing dangerous work and thereby protecting humans from risk in 1961. That's a common theme when it comes to real-world robotics, because robots are very often designed to make human tasks easier, quicker, and safer. In other words, to help. Their usefulness in the factory setting started people thinking about where else they might improve things. Warehouse sorting and burger flipping robots weren't too far behind. Now there are robots that can assist with surgery, and military robots, robot drones, nanobots, and of course, autonomous cars. By 2018, it was estimated that companies around the world were using nearly 2 million industrial robots. In fact, what started as merely a fantastical notion about technological possibilities is now helping humans out in nearly every facet of our lives and work. Okay, let's stop here and come back to our question. What is a robot? While there's no standard definition roboticists agree on, there are some elements we can generally expect to see in a robot. Robots are machines made by humans. They often carry out tasks, and they're often designed to make these tasks easier, quicker, or safer. Some robots can sense what's going on around them and make decisions on what to do next. Some robots operate on their own, while others need a person to control them. Today's robots are dynamic, collaborative, intelligent, versatile, and friendly. That's right, friendly. Today's robots are designed to interact with people. They're versatile and therefore more accessible. Thanks to artificial intelligence, they're smart and can use trial and error to learn new skills. They've been built to work alongside humans, making them collaborative and dynamic, able to see what's around them and adapt accordingly. In warehouses, manufacturing, space exploration, agriculture, medicine, construction, and just about every other industry you can think of, robots are going mainstream. There's simply no end to the possibilities.